As a Christian, it is essential to approach the topic of climate change with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing that the narrative surrounding this issue has been hijacked by various agendas that may not align with biblical values. While the Bible teaches us to be good stewards of the earth, the so-called climate change agenda has been politicized and used to promote a range of ideologies that are often at odds with Christian principles. So, how can Christians fight back against the fake climate change agenda? Firstly, it's crucial to understand the difference between legitimate environmental concerns and a politicized climate change narrative. Christians should be concerned about genuine environmental issues such as pollution, deforestation, and conservation, as these are directly related to our biblical mandate to care for creation. However, the climate change agenda often goes beyond these legitimate concerns, promoting policies and ideologies that are rooted in secular humanism, socialism, and even paganism. By recognizing this distinction, Christians can focus on addressing real environmental issues while rejecting the fake climate change agenda. One way Christians can fight back is by promoting a biblical worldview on creation care. This involves recognizing that God is the creator and sustainer of the universe, and that humanity has a unique role as stewards of the earth. By emphasizing the importance of responsible stewardship, Christians can promote a more balanced and nuanced approach to environmental issues, one that prioritizes human flourishing and the well-being of all creation. This approach is in stark contrast to the climate change agenda, which often prioritizes the interests of the environment over those of human beings. Another way Christians can push back against the fake climate change agenda is by promoting scientific literacy and critical thinking. Many of the claims made by climate change activists are based on flawed science, exaggerated statistics, and emotional appeals rather than empirical evidence. By encouraging Christians to engage with the scientific data and think critically about the issues, we can help to debunk the myths and misinformation that underpin the climate change narrative. This involves promoting a culture of intellectual curiosity and discernment, where Christians are equipped to evaluate evidence, identify biases, and think for themselves. Christians can also fight back by promoting alternative solutions to environmental issues that are rooted in biblical values. For example, rather than advocating for top-down government solutions or radical lifestyle changes, Christians can promote community-based initiatives that prioritize human dignity, economic empowerment, and environmental stewardship. By supporting local businesses, farmers, and artisans, Christians can help to promote sustainable development and environmental conservation while also advancing the common good. Furthermore, Christians should be aware of the spiritual dimensions of the climate change agenda. The emphasis on environmentalism and the deification of nature has led to a resurgence of paganism and neo-paganism, where the created world is worshipped as a substitute for the creator. By recognizing the spiritual roots of the climate change agenda, Christians can challenge the idolatrous ideologies that underpin it and promote a more biblical understanding of the relationship between God, humanity, and the natural world. Finally, Christians can fight back against the fake climate change agenda by engaging in respectful and constructive dialogue with those who hold differing views. By listening to the concerns and perspectives of others, Christians can build bridges of understanding and find common ground on issues that matter. At the same time, Christians should not be afraid to challenge the assumptions and ideologies that underpin the climate change narrative, using biblical principles and evidence-based reasoning to make the case for a more balanced and nuanced approach to environmental issues. In conclusion, Christians have a critical role to play in fighting back against the fake climate change agenda. By promoting a biblical worldview on creation care, scientific literacy, and critical thinking, Christians can challenge the assumptions and ideologies that underpin this agenda and promote alternative solutions that prioritize human dignity, economic empowerment, and environmental stewardship. As we engage in this effort, we must remember that our ultimate goal is not to win an argument or promote a particular ideology, but to honor God and advance the common good, recognizing that the earth is the Lord's and everything in it.